So this is a very important lesson I want you to always remember. Second is that when you come to building a teamwork, always build another person up. Be a team together. I'll tell you a very interesting anecdote which happened to me. I was in my final year. In fact, I was doing my internship in my college. I interned at Coimbatore Medical College, and I saw we were a team of 4 to 5 of us as house surgeons in a unit. And there was this girl who was pretty brilliant. See, and another thing I must tell you, you might actually scoff or not agree with you, but when you are a little very intelligent or very, very brilliant, not many people actually admire you for that. You should be very open to that, and you should accept that, and you should just go along, because this is what you shouldn't be apologetic for what you are. So there was this girl who was brilliant. She was good, and at the same time, she was very kind. So she was always helping everyone in her team. She was building them up. She was telling them what to do, and she was really very sweet and kind. So much so that a team member had made a mistake, a very bad mistake. It was like they had to check a BP of a patient. The BP was something, he didn't do it properly, he entered something else. It was as bad, so the BP medicines had to be changed depending on his reading. And the HOD got a little upset with him, and he said, why have you done this? Why have you done the wrong reading when the reading wasn't right? You're playing with a person's life and death over here. It would have been very nice for that person to just be humble, accept his mistake, say he was sorry, and things would have ended. And he just said, sir, actually, I was supposed to take the BP, but this girl over here, she took the BP and told me this was the reading. And he got away at that time from the situation. The professor got a little upset with this girl who was humble enough to not even counteract. But he lost a friend for life. He lost an ally for life. So if you have to do something for the moment, don't even go there. Be complete. So when you're building a team together, you're working as a team, be completely honest in what your contribution is. If someone else has done better than you, have the humility to appreciate that person. If someone has done wrong and something, you have the courage to hide it, or you don't have to expose that person, because trust me, these things are very instantaneous. But in the long run, you're building a reputation, you're building character, you're building a name for yourself. And tomorrow, if your name is mentioned 10 years down the line, there's that person, be a little careful with that person, because you've already built your reputation. Am I clear? So be very, very careful in your deed, your actions, because at this age of 20, you're also building a name for yourself, you're building your character. Your name comes with a lot of weightage, and your name is your brand. So build team, nurture relationships. That's so, so very, very important. To nurture relationship, it could be with your parents, it could be with your grandparents, it could be with your friends. It takes a lifetime to make friends. It just takes 2 minutes to break a relationship. So these are the key takeaways. I would like to speak on social wellness. And now my theme on occupational wellness. Well, when I was studying, when I was in school, the normal thing was in the class, if anyone told me, what do you want to become when you grow up? And what will we all yell in a chorus? Doctors. It was so funny. The whole class would want to become doctors. And it was so well written into your head that when you grow up, you're going to become a doctor. Things changes maybe when you're in mid-school or higher school. You say, okay, I'll go for arts, I'll go for this, I'll go for that. But I would write a few takeaways in occupational wellness. Don't be scared of failure. Don't be scared to try something and say, I may do, I may not do, but what if I do not do? Don't be scared for failing. You know why? Failure is the biggest teacher of your life. A young friend of mine, she joined medical college, and this was her passion was she wanted to become a doctor. She said, I have to become a doctor. This is actually a very true thing which happened 2 years back exactly. And she wanted to become a doctor, and she worked very hard, and she got into a medical college. She was so happy with herself that she worked hard. So the first internal assessment, she got good grades. It got into her head. She thought that, okay, I have to study so much, I'm going to pass. And she was a girl, fun-loving child. So she didn't study too much in her subsequent assessment for her second internal assessment. And you know what happened? The first year of medicine, you have anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. She failed in all the 3 subjects in her second internal assessment. This child was distraught. This child was very, very, very upset. And this was just 6 months into her college. And she just broke down, and she told her mother and her father that I am leaving this college. I am not going to continue. I don't mind going to any other college, but I'm not going to continue over here, and I'm getting out of medical college. So she was so distraught. Her mother is a very good friend of mine, so I came over, we started talking with this child, and the child just kept saying that, Auntie, I have failed. I mean, in my life, I haven't failed like this, and not one. I failed in all the 3 subjects. How am I going to face my peers? How am I going to face my peers and my teachers? I just don't want to go to college from tomorrow, period. I'm not going to go to college. So we said that 6 months are over. You're not going to get admission in any other college. So what are you going to do? So she said, I'm going to just stay at home, but don't force me to do medicine. So finally, what we told her was, we said, in case that be it, just stay for 1 more month. At this point of time, with you failing in all the 3 subjects, if you're going to leave college and go, you're going to go as a failure. You are brilliant, pass in your next internal assessment, get good marks, score near distinction, and with your head held high, then leave. People will remember you for not as a failure who left college, but a brilliant student who realized that continuing medicine was not her passion, and thereby she left college. So she did exactly that. She worked very hard. She got really, because she's basically an intelligent child, she got really good grades. And in her internal, third internal, when she aced it, I happened to ask her, I said, are you leaving college? She says, no way, Auntie. I mean, my marks are right on top, I'm continuing. So what I want to say is, don't be scared of failures. Today that child, she knows if she doesn't study, she remembers that dreadful night which she had faced. So when you are ready to get up, brush yourself and fight failure, you are in an ability to take risk. And if you want to grow in anything you do, you would want to be an entrepreneur, you would want to be into business, you would want to be a corporate head, you would want to do anything. Your ability, your risk appetite, and thereby growth increases. And for this, the biggest teachers are failures. So don't be scared of failure. Accept failure. Don't let failure bog you down. Brush it off. Challenge yourself. Set a goal for yourself. And for the sake of yourself, for your happiness, go and achieve it. So that's a very, very important, I want you to remember when it comes to any form of, career that you choose. So staying on the same page, again, this is a very, last year I was, during my conclave, I had the opportunity to be in conversation with Javed Akhtar Saab and Shabana Azmi, and I asked this question to him. I said that you have taken a different path in your life. You're a literist, you're a story writer, but you've been so successful. But what is the mantra of following your passion as a career? So he gave me a very, very debatable answer, which he was saying that you have to just pursue it on and on and on, and eventually you will achieve it. So today, if there's a pressure from home, from your family, that you must do this and you must do that, always listen to your heart. All of you are adults over there. Whatever excites you in life, it could be just singing, it could be baking, it could be, but whatever is your passion, whatever you know that you can make it as a profession, put your heart and soul into it. If you want to become a chef, be the best chef in the whole world. It's never, never, never late to change. A 49-year-old man, a fourth generation business house tycoon, fourth generation, his great-grandfather had started a business in Germany, and they are a well-reputed steel manufacturer company at Germany, and he was a fourth generation, so you can imagine the pressure on him to perform. They're just two brothers doing exceedingly well, a Harvard Business School graduate, and at 49, he suddenly realized that I'm so enough being an entrepreneur or a son of a, a corporate house, that a business house, that I want to go and become a chef. And trust me, 6 months back, he went and enrolled into a school in Switzerland, and today he's training to become a chef at 49. So believe in yourself. The moment you realize that what you're doing in life is not your passion, change, step away, move away, have the ability and discover what excites you and follow that and be the best in that. Similarly, it's very, very important in your occupation to have the right work-life balance. You must be a professional person at the same time, having to balance out both your personal and your, I'll tell you something in secret. We women have to be, but we have to be more smarter than our counterpart, our husbands or our brothers. You know why? I'm sure you all know why. Because today, you no longer are just going to be homemakers at home. Today, you're going to go all out there, and you're all going to be very, very busy and very, good professionals. But at the same time, you've got the responsibility to manage home. And I've seen a lot of young ladies who are brilliant professionals. They embark on a professional career, reach a great post. And what do? The moment they get married and have kids, they just step out, take a break, come back, make the kids go big, have this little gap, and then join, and then there's frustration. So it's very, very important to maintain your professional and your personal life so that, and it's very challenging, trust me, because you've got to wear multiple hats at that point of time. So balancing work and your personal work and your life and your professional work, as ladies, you have to know where to maintain, you have to have the right balance. So these were essentially some of the tips I gave to lead a life. And today, if I could touch even 2 or 3 of you with a takeaway that later in life, when you face any challenges, you remember these takeaways and you practice them, I feel coming today and addressing you has been meaningful. Thank you very much.